All right. Welcome to Evangel as we have a 18U matchup for a Big South rematch between the Red River Rattlers and the THESA Riders. Red River out of northern part of Texas, THESA out of the Fort Worth area. These two teams know each other very well. You've got me, Jeff Cannon, and we'll be joined by my partner Trellis here shortly, but he's running a little late. I know both these teams very well, having being the Dash athletic director. We've seen these teams a number of times through the years, and these two teams have really advanced the last couple of years, and these are two very dynamic seasoned teams, so it should be a good one. Red River in black, THESA in white. Red River wins the tip. Crecilius the offensive board. Early three-point shot by Burnside. Doesn't go. THESA bringing the ball back up. Good curl there. Good switch from one side to the other. Oh, good pass. Unfortunately, Ragsdale was not looking for it, and Red River gets the turnover and going the other way. Tyler bringing the ball up. Gives it to Cleary. Expect to see both of these teams play a man defense. This will be difficult for them to penetrate the top side. Both these teams playing good help side defense. And we get another turnover. Crecilius can't hold the handle. Good pressure there by THESA. We start the game with 3 failed possessions. THESA will have their chance at their second possession here in a scoreless game. Both teams probably a little bit nervous, as this is the D1 quarterfinal. Good transition. Crecilius can't hold it. Burnside with a drive. We're going to get an early foul. Looks like it's going to be on, I think it's on Friedline. Red River with the ball. Crecilius going to take a 3. Red River with the rebound. Burnside gets the putback. Doesn't go, but he gets the foul called. And he will shoot 2. We see early these two defenses are not giving much up down low, and we're seeing what I would consider poor shot selection by both these teams up front. So far we can't get on the board even with free throws. First try by Burnside unsuccessful. Comes the second. And it is also unsuccessful, so we are still scoreless. THESA with the ball. Day with the initial drive, hands it off to 21. Ragsdale can't go, but the putback by Kraus. Excuse me, I think it was Frank. Oh, that's what I was talking about. It is difficult to get anything down low, but a great coast-to-coast drive there by Will Day. And he had a head of steam going. Red River now in an early 4-0 hole. They're going to have to find a way to get down low. The lane drive is a good start. Right there, Cleary with a nice floater. Cut the lead in half, 4-2, THESA. Another drive, this time unsuccessful. Red River with the rebound. Good drive by Tyler, but wouldn't go. Now we've got a break. Oh, nice play. Oh, almost a putback by Red River. Ragsdale stays with it and gets the putback for a 6-2 lead. Red River is going to have to find something here. Right now, all they're being able to find is horizontal. And THESA is aggressive on that high side defense. Oh, unfortunately, it looked like it was going to be a Red River rebound, but I think it's going to stay. Nope. They ruled THESA popped it out, so it will be Red River ball. We're seeing right now THESA being very aggressive on that free throw line and above, and they are not at all afraid of attacking that defense, attacking that offense and going after it. Red River's going to have to find a way to get inside. Another block, and we're going to have another break. And again, finished by Will Day. Red River already in an 8-2 hole halfway through the first period. Oh. Cleary with the try. It was a good drive, but just banks off the rim and doesn't go in. Here's Will Day again. Boy, he is everywhere. They're going to have to find an answer to stop him. He's got a head of steam, and they are just letting him have his way going down the lane. Crescilia is going to try another three. This time it goes. And I think that's going to be a momentum timeout for Red River. They've cut it to 3. I think the coach is frustrated that nothing is really going right, and yet they're only 3 points down. So far, THESA has dominated the floor, but the scoreboard tells a different story. So Red River easily still has a lot to be happy about right now. Let's see if they switch up the defense. Though right now, THESA is getting all their points in transition. THESA has yet to even run a single offensive set. Meanwhile, Red River has had to settle for offensive sets every single time, and they have not had much success other than the Crescilia's 3. Day bringing it up. Puts it off to Kraus. Now Graham. Everybody touching it. Good hustle there. Now it's 3-on-2. This is going to be tough. Oh, good block by, we thought we had a block by Crescilius, but late call by the ref. It was a lot of body contact. And he will pick up his first. First team foul by Red River. Kraus at the line, he hits his first. So far, THESA looks really strong. They have had to do very little on the offensive side besides just attack. Right now, they're letting their defense drive their offense. A very gambling, attacking defense, and so far it's paying off, and the lead back up to 5. Red River needs an answer. Deep 3 attempted there by Patel. Unsuccessful, and THESA, we're going to finally see our first offensive set by THESA. Oh. Red River attacking now. Maybe starting to settle in. Another 3 by Crescilius. This one off the mark. But it looks like it's going to stay Red River ball.
That was good hustle on the side of THESA to keep control of the ball. of Red River to keep control of the ball. A couple of good looks on that particular possession. I'd love to see Crescelius go a little bit closer to the basket, but if he can knock him down, then I guess you live with him.
Well, he made one, but he missed two. I'm not sure I'd call that the hot hand. But they are climbing back in this. This is, they're being a little bit more patient here. I think they were trying to rush some of those. They were letting THESA's aggressive defense get to them. But they're going to have to do more than just play this perimeter game. This is playing into THESA's hands, especially off of the three-point plays. But like I said, they've only had to run one offensive set so far this game. This will be their second. They like to run things through Day, and he hits another one.
Nice jumper from Day. He had a big game last night to propel them towards their gold ball game if they can win today.
Oh. Nice three by Patel.
He had a couple of those last night as well. I had the chance to call both of these games here at Evangel, so excellent game between both these two teams.
Wow. I mean, he is, I don't recall, I know we saw them at tip-off, the Dash tip-off tournament, and I think they've just gotten significantly better over the course of the season. They were strong preseason, but I think Day has really emerged as this team leader and just very strong, very confident. He's got a big body, big frame, and he's using it to his advantage. I like the way he looks. And you know, this is probably the biggest THESA team they've had probably maybe since Kevin Buckingham was playing for them. And even then they weren't all that big, but this is probably size-wise the biggest THESA team I've ever seen. And as a result, it's shown in their advancement and their improvement, now being a really good, solid D1 team. I believe at the Big South Regionals, their only loss was to Tyler Heat, who, if you were just watching, made a ridiculous comeback. Never led in that game until overtime and then just took over and won. So that tells you how good THESA is when the eventual regional champs were their only defeat at regionals at the Big South.
I was going to say, I don't know, we didn't have a chance to confirm this before the broadcast, but considering where these two teams are geographically, I can't imagine this is their first matchup this year.
No, these teams, I believe, have certainly seen each other at Red River District and at Big South Regionals, but also would have seen each other at the Dash tip-off. And Red River is pretty good about playing a lot of these teams during the regular season. We played them during the regular season. You know, a lot of teams won't play each other in the regular season, especially in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, because there's so many other options, and they like to fill their schedule with non-conference opponents because we will see each other so much in the playoffs. But Red River, because of where they are up in the northern part of the state, they do tend to play a lot of the other homeschool teams. We're seeing more separation here with THESA. Red River, it's interesting, are a little mismatched in size, and I think it's the intimidation factor is showing a little bit. They're taking some shots here that they would not ordinarily, I think, take. When I saw them earlier in the year, in fact, we played them at the Dash tip-off, and they were very disciplined. Ooh, that's adding insult to injury there.
Big shot to end the quarter. That was, I believe, Wilson Farmer.
Yeah, that stretches the lead to 10 to close the first quarter.
Excuse me, no, let me give him credit. That was Timmy Frank.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, that's a big difference between 7 and 10 to close the quarter. And I think Red River's a little stunned right now. I don't think they expected this type of result. And in fact, I was talking to one of the dads before the game, and we both agreed this was going to be a close game, and it very well could be, but Red River's going to have to make some adjustments. Right now they are playing a little scared, and it seems like they're a little intimidated by THESA's size, but like you said, they've seen them before. I think they were not expecting Day to come out as explosive as he has, and for THESA to be in such an attacking defensive mode, especially in that kind of high to mid pressure. and it's made it really easy for THESA. THESA has only had to really, I think, maybe 3 offensive sets this entire game. Everything else has been fast break off of turnovers, fast break off of deep misses, and I think Red River has got to figure out a way to get back on defense quicker, and that means smarter shot selection and fewer turnovers.
And you mentioned that critical juncture right before the end of the quarter. It was 15-8, and it looked like Red River had a good look at cutting it to 5. Instead, they come down the other way, give up a 3. Instead of 5, it's 10.
Yeah. And that, those are things that just the little things early, and the good thing it is early, but you certainly don't want to have, what'd I miss?
I guess the clock did not start.
Oh, gotcha.
So they run a couple more seconds off.
But yeah, plenty of time is the good news, but you just don't want to get any type of negative thoughts in your psyche where your team doesn't feel like they can win. Oh, he's just late. Good block. I mean, that is 22 was beat on the initial drive. Oh my goodness, what great footwork. Oh, Crasilius with a beautiful rebound there. He's going to have to do a lot today. He's their lone size up against some of these big guys for THESA. They're going to rely on him. He likes to play outside on offense, but on defense, that hit the out of bounds just barely. And that's another turnover.
Been a great job from THESA on the defensive end, and then a breakout on the other end.
Another offensive set they didn't have to have. This is just falling asleep at the wheel. I mean, it's an out of bounds play, and no one's covering the deep guy.
Not only that, but Ragsdale is an all-region player, and I don't know how you lose sight of an all-region player on a breakout.
Yeah, there's absolutely no excuse on a sidelines out of bound to lose a streaking player down the court.
Cleary got fouled on his jumper and makes 1 of 2.
12-point game. Look, here we go again.
Wow.
I mean, look at the Red River coaches. They are absolutely frustrated that this is happening. They're thinking exactly like me, is how in the world are these guys getting behind us? We have literally handed them 18 of their 22 points through fast breaks off of literally just not paying attention to where they are on the floor.
And those last 2 possessions, maybe the first one, all right, we fell asleep. But to have it happen back-to-back is pretty incredible. I mean, again, give a lot of credit to THESA. They're looking for those opportunities and taking those easy points where they can, and up 13 here early in the second quarter.
From the same spot on the floor, too. I mean, we're over here on the right, and they're making football passes. I mean, it is, that's a simple backdoor cut. I mean, kudos to THESA. That's exactly how you coach it. Send them to the corner, and if they're anywhere near the corner or there's a break at the basket, you backdoor cut. So if it is a 2-on-1, it's still going to finish in a basket, an easy layup basket. But it shouldn't have been 2-on-1. It should have been 2-on-2, and in theory, it should have been 2-on-3. Because once again, they're deep in the other team's court.
Out of the timeout, we're going to have a reaching foul on THESA.
Yeah, and honestly, that needs to be a wake-up call for Burnside, because he was just playing with the ball. In the original 13 rules that Naismith posted on the on the chalkboard, the one thing that was missing that you couldn't do in basketball, couldn't dribble.
Yeah,
and there's some good truths to that in basketball. Is when we added dribbling, it still should be precious. And we tell our guys, never waste your dribble. Too many guys, they want to go straight to it. Oh, such a good move by Cerilius, but didn't go. And
nobody
here we go.
Picks up Ragsdale. He missed the layup.
I guess we can say the same thing for Ragsdale. All right. Red River's got a. There you go. I can live with that because there's some deep penetration to the lane, kick out to an open player who can either take the three or drive as well. They've got to add that wrinkle. I'd also like to see some off-ball movement by Red River because right now THESA is just not having to work very hard defensively.
Burnside drives to his left.
There you go. And I will say, you probably agree that we've had, I've seen kind of basically the same 8 or 10 refs in the games that I've called. These are clearly the best of the best that are calling these D1 games. And what I've noticed is they will reward you if you will go in the lane and you will finish strong at the rim. Even if it's just gentle contact, they are showing that they will reward you for going in. So kudos to Red River for starting to do that because that is a way for them to get back is with these easy free throws.
Well, that's a great point. I hadn't thought of it till you brought that up. Earlier today, we were calling a girls 12 and under game, and I talked to the refs during one of the timeouts. All 3 of them are college officials.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's why you hear the whistles late, is because college officials are taught don't blow the whistle immediately because sometimes the play could develop that would actually be more beneficial than the whistle in terms of giving somebody an opportunity. It's almost like a delayed call in hockey. And we talked about this in the broadcast last night. That's the clear indication you're playing with college officials is when the whistle doesn't blow immediately.
They've certainly done a great job at our feature courts, Evangel and Drury.
Yeah, see, this is so much better. They were so reticent to go into the paint early, and now they're going in. We've cut the lead to 9, and they're starting to feel some rhythm. So apparently that timeout Red River called was a good one. But here's Day, dangerous when he's got single coverage. Ooh, and his height didn't even have to go over the back. He just outreached him. Yeah, they may have to do some post ambush on Day, which is bizarre considering he's not starting in the post. He's just driving down the lane like a freight train. And there's a turnover. See, that's what, yeah, if you're number 4 there, clear you do not want to make a revenge foul because you gave the ball up. But I do like that aggressive defense up high there.
Nice interior passing.
Yep. Starting to play some good defense. Uh-oh, I think he stepped out of bounds again. We have seen that a bit, and I think it's always that side of the court. And I don't know if it's because it's the line with the stripe on it that's making these guys step out of bounds or bounce the ball out of bounds, but I've seen it a couple of times already. Wow. It's just even though hustle there by Tyler.
Yeah, even though he wasn't able to put that basket in, Day is just able to get down there and find his spots in the post.
Oh, that's going to be off Day. I would like to see Crecilius do a little bit more inside than just sit at the top of the key. He's a valuable weapon, and I really think that he'd be better served. I mean, I get it. He's a decent three-point shooter, but I'd also like to see him dive down into the short corner. I think he could be valuable there. If for nothing else, to get some offensive boards and to box out Day, because second chance, off his leg. Yeah, these are the turnovers they just can't have. A lot of times that's the passer's fault.
Unforced errors are certainly never your friend, but especially not when you're down 11.
I'm not thrilled with the backside help when Day has the ball up top, because Day is going to be able to explode off of that initial defender. Good ball movement here by THESA. Switching it both sides, getting a nice open look there. Really nice shot there by Timmy Frank. Oh, that would have been a really good pick and roll. Unfortunately, he rolled the wrong way. Oh, clean block there by THESA. And here comes Day. Yeah, I'm really impressed with THESA. They've just become so much more of a complete team. You can tell their chemistry has really grown. That's a perfect example of that. We have a nice little curl route that you think he's going to finish. And the guy guarding the short corner has to pull off of his guy. And you got a perfect, easy layup there for your slot player. So a little timeout here taken by THESA. And I think this is a rest timeout. They've got a 15-point lead. I think they want to make sure that they maintain that. So what we're seeing is a definite water break for them. I think they definitely want to keep the foot on the pedal because they know how dangerous Red River is. Red River has the capability not only to come back, but to put some points on the board pretty quickly. So probably a pretty good timeout by THESA.
So everybody, I'm Charles Williams joining with you, filling in for Paul a little bit here. Actually, he was filling in for me because I went to the wrong gym, found myself late to the place. I was
scared I was going to do that today.
No, but I was listening in and doing a good job here. But right now we got the THESA Riders with a lead, 15-point lead here early.
Yeah, that should have been a good little alley-oop there, but just a little bit behind it. Nice deflection there.
Ball's deflected out of bounds. Will be with THESA here on the baseline, leading by 15 at the moment. The THESA Riders out of Fort Worth, Texas, taking on the Red River Rattlers out of Texas as well, trying to get the ball in. Ball's going to be stolen out there by Corbin Tyler. Tyler downhill pretty nicely.
Wow.
A nice finish off the window.
Way to use that body.
They got a 13-point game.
That might have been our first fast break play by Red River this game.
There's going to be a foul underneath. Going up for that one was Jeremiah Kraus.
Red River has got to figure out a way to beat THESA down the floor because THESA still has rarely had to go to an offensive set, and it's really working in their favor. And Red River is going to have to, they may have to do some early releasing after the shot to try and put some type of a stranglehold on this fast break game of THESA.
And Kraus will miss the first free throw. He's got another one right here. 2:21 to go in the first half. His second free throw does not go. And now it's a hustle play.
Yeah, and Red River was not, they were just assuming he was going to make it.
Shots missed. Now the putback again. Oh, they just can't get anything to go on that possession.
Red River's like, we should have had that to begin. Oh, off his leg again. That's the second time that has happened to Cleary.
And so Cleary loses the ball now. Up the floor. A drive to the cup. Oh, he missed it again.
Now's an opportunity. Here's Patel.
Now Red River with the basketball. Patel with it. He's guarded. Oh,
it was
just
tipped.
Let it go. And all the way for the finish again by the Riders.
Just a mental mistake. It doesn't matter whether it's an over and back. You still have to grab it. Just give up 2 points easy.
Just over a minute and a half. Gonna drive it in. Kick outside Patel. He'll drive in with the floater. It's good.
Nice. That was a very nice move there and a nice finish.
Day up top. He's guarded and picks it up and feeds it over to Ragsdale. Ragsdale guarded on the far outside. He's going to drive to the left.
There you go.
That's the basketball.
That's the help side defense that they've been missing to get those turnovers off those lane drives. They need to keep doing that. And there we go. I mean, he's lucky because he was out of control and lost control, but it is going to be called out on THESA.
So ball will be with the Rattlers here as Cleary will throw it in. And he does to Patel.
Nice. That was a nice misdirect and a really good backcourt cut there by Tyler.
And a three-pointer knocked down there by Corbin Tyler. Leads cut to 10 now with 50 seconds remaining in the first half. The drive from Day on the spin. Short corner, Jay pops out, no good, and the rebound pulled in by Tyler. And the Rattlers can cut it into a single-digit deficit.
If anybody could do it, it's a throwaway by Tyler, but good grab by Cleary.
Nearly was a turnover, but they're able to get it back. Three-pointer left wing. And back rim, no good. Day will pick up the loose change. Down to 20 seconds to go in the first half, and I think the Riders going to look for a final shot here.
Yep.
Get it down to the corner.
Look how wide open that lane is. And as a
what a block.
What a
Plenty of
defensive
time.
play.
Plenty of time.
Burnside for the right wing three. Oh, he missed it short. Day the rebound. Oh, he was blocked on his three-quarter of the court shot.
Wow, what a great final 30 seconds there. We saw a kind of a reinvigorated life there from Red River, active especially on defense. And while they didn't convert, either side didn't convert on those last two possessions, we saw some pretty good sparks there.
And going down by as much as 16, cutting it to 10 is huge going into the half, especially with all the energy that the Rattlers have.
Was that the second quarter? No. That was the first quarter. They had it marked like we are in halftime form here, but I don't believe we should be at 3.5 minutes unless that was the half.
I'm pretty sure it is halftime. It was 18-8 after the first quarter.
Oh, you're right. You're exactly right. Time flies, I guess. I wouldn't.
Time flies when you're having fun, isn't that right? Yeah. We'll step aside and be right back. 30-20 score. THESA in the lead. For a second, I was questioning myself. Hold on.
I was like, man, that was a high-scoring quarter.
When it hurts. Real time.
Man, high energy.
Yeah.
But, so I'm with the Muddy River Counselors.
When it hurts.
I'm with the Muddy River Counselors from
Real
Mississippi. So we had a game right across the street. And so, when they scheduled me for this game last minute, like last night.
When it hurts.
And so I was like, I could do it if I could get out of my 5:20, because our game started 5:20, and everything was late over there. Because I knew I was going to be pushing it, but then I went to Drury, thinking I was going to Drury.
When it hurts. Real
Could have
time.
walked across the street. I'd have been here probably 2 minutes into the game, but instead.
Our varsity goes, I think at 8:30, but if it's
Dash?
behind, dash, yeah. But if they're behind, they may not go to 9:15.
So we fell into the D2. Y'all are D2. Did y'all played it today?
No, we played it. We played not today. You got varsity?
Yeah.
No, they played tonight.
Okay, so
They played Manhattan Chief.
Got it. That's the team that played CHSF. Yeah, that was the team. We played them in the D2 championship at the Big South. Well, they got us.
Oh, okay.
But this year they got us in that. It was close, but they ended up getting us. And man, we just laid an egg against HHBA.
That's what our guys said happened to them last night. That they played Tennessee Heat last night, and our best player. He said, I had a terrible game. He goes, I didn't have a field goal in the fourth quarter. I was like, what? I was in the air when I was flying in when we played, but I mean it happens. I mean, look what happened. OK Storm. Not OK Storm. OK Flames. They laid an egg, and Aggie Land destroyed them. That was a 1-8 game.
Yeah, it was.
So, well, look at you didn't see the game right before this.
Was it Tyler?
Fort Knox against Tyler. Fort Wayne never trailed until 10 seconds left in the game. Tyler sent it to overtime and then pumped him up. I was just telling him. They never trailed in the last 2 minutes. That's what tells you.
And welcome back, folks. We are heading into third quarter actions, beginning the second half with a 30-20 ball game. Lead for the THESA Riders. They led by as many as 16, but their lead got cut to 10 as the Rattlers had a nice finish to the second quarter. We'll see what we get here early in the second half.
Yeah, I'm sure they got an earful from their coach about marking their guys and making sure that they don't get behind them, and to limit these fast break opportunities for THESA. Force them to actually have to work for a basket.
Cleary up top.
Oh.
And he throws it away. A turnover in the hands of Will Day. Oh, nice and fast break for the lay-in.
Yeah. Cleary has not had his best game here. He is going to have to sharpen up if he's going to continue to play point here.
Ragsdale with the bucket on the other end. 12-point lead now for the Riders.
I do not like that.
Pulls the three in,
but I do like that. Great three there by Crecilius. I never liked it when my guys jumped in the air before they let go of the ball, because that is a travel or a turnover waiting to happen.
Drive here from Day.
Yeah, that's good defense there by Crecilius.
Out to the corner, missed shot there. Crecilius with the rebound.
Yeah, if he can just manhandle Day and slow him down, they can really cut into this lead.
Cleary up top. He's guarded by Friedline. And now drive to the left.
Yep.
Kicking it out again.
Smart move there.
Crecilius once again splashing another one.
That's his fourth three.
And cutting the lead to 6.
So he's 4 for 6 from the three-point line, and that's why he likes hanging out up top there. I still would like to see him go down low for some twos as well.
When it hurts.
Really show his versatility there. That's bad help side defense, but they got away with it.
6.5 minutes to go and a rebound. Nice
Look
run.
what they're doing.
Oh. No good.
That just, he was going further than the pass did. Otherwise, he was about to give THESA a taste of their own medicine there.
Day gets it back and gets it into possession here of Friedline.
Pulled
He's
within
guarded.
6. This is good. Now they've got a
kick outside to Graham. He feeds it over to Ragsdale. Ragsdale to drive, back to the basket. Kick out, three-pointer. Oh, it's cash.
That was tough. Crecilius had the low guy, then actually had to come out and try and defend against that three. And you shouldn't be making him have to do that.
9-point ball game. Red River with the basketball. Over Patel, right wing.
Might have been a good pick and pop opportunity there. Oh.
On the kick outside. Right wing, deep three.
Yeah.
And it's long, no good, but Patel able to hustle down the rebound.
And a foul.
There's going to be a foul on the push in the back on Ragsdale.
Yeah, that was a great hustle by Patel. They're going to have to get their defensive assignments a little bit better, though. That was too easy of a basket there for THESA. They had gotten this within 6, and then to allow that three-pointer.
Just over 5.5 minutes to go in the third. Three-pointer from Crecilius. Didn't fall, but now it was Frank that got it. And up top, Friedline.
Yeah, they're going to need Corbin Tyler to really get more involved, especially from the perimeter. You're asking Crecilius to do everything right now, and I think both Tyler and Patel are really, that's a push in the back, but the two of them are really going to have to step up and get some points.
Kraus was trying to feed it into the interior to Friedline, but he's fouled en route to the basket. He's going to try to throw it in, does. Turnaround J for Day, and he's fouled in the process.
What a quick trigger. That was unfortunate for Red River there, because I think they thought they had more time to close out on that, and Day literally shot it as soon as he caught it. I mean, that was a quick release.
And first free throw goes down for Will Day, putting the lead up to 10 once again for the Riders. He's got another one coming up.
A little strong.
Second one doesn't go. Cleary on the rebound. And Red River could sure use a bucket here. Pull up three. Oh, just popped out.
It's a good look, but I'd still like to see a little bit more setup there. Oh,
Friedline on the fake to the basket. It was blocked, but the follow's good.
Crecilius left his feet and then just allowed him to drive, and there was nobody back there to help. And the lead's 12 again.
Tyler inside to Crecilius.
Yeah, this is a good two-man game I'd like to see more of.
Crecilius' three popped out. Follow, no good by Cleary. And THESA with the rebound. It's a nice collection of buckets and stops here from the Riders. Puts them up by 12.
Well, the Riders are just very disciplined. You know, a lot of guys would have continued that drive. He pulled up, thought better, pulls it back up top, and sure enough, a better shot came right behind it. And
that's Kraus with the bucket and one underneath.
yeah, that was just a really, really mature move there by Graham.
Kraus misses the free throw. Rebounds by Crecilius. And the Rattlers trail by 14. They've got the basketball now. Crecilius pulls up that three.
Yeah.
It's no good.
Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of the pull-up three without at least allowing your teammates to get themselves in a position for an easy, high-percentage basket. You're asking THESA to build a lead that's already 14 points. Now they have the luxury of being able to be very, very picky and selective about which shots they're going to take.
Day in the post against Tyler. Pass over the top, broken up by Crecilius. Patel picked it up.
Yep.
And there's a collision here. He's holding his head. I do believe the foul's going to be against THESA here. It will be against Day.
Yep. Yeah, Crecilius is doing everything, and his teammates are just going to have to step up and help. Patel's probably going to have to come out here. They're going to have to check him for a concussion, I think.
Red River's going to put Liam O'Brien in the ball game for him. Red River trailing by 14. They'll have the basketball. 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. If you're able to kind of get your offense going a little better, Red River kind of struggling offensively right now.
Well, and I just think they're being impatient. They're looking up at the scoreboard and seeing that 14-point deficit, and they're just taking immediate shots, hoping that they can just shoot their way out of this in a hurry. And that's the way you get back in this game. Deep penetration, find the open guy, low contest shots. You got plenty of time. There's 11 minutes left in this game. That is plenty of time to make up a 12-point lead.
O'Brien
two straight blocks by Crecilius.
O'Brien got the
bucket
bucket
up to
right.
8 blocks in this game, if my count's right.
Cleary on the swing now.
Yeah, Cleary is. Yeah, I just don't like it.
And the left wing three goes down for Isaac Burnside, and the lead's cut to 9 now. Single-digit deficit for the Rattlers. But now you got to get a stop.
That's one of those where the coach says, no, no, no. Oh, okay, yes. I know I always did.
Day hits the corner, 3 on the way.
Got a block, a little tip on it.
And Crecilius picks it up, so Red River gets another stop there.
Crecilius might be on his way to a triple-double. This third double being blocks. Gets Cleary with a drive.
Cleary to the basket, high off the glass, just couldn't get the roll and a foul from behind.
Yeah, I like the drive though. That was good by Cleary. Cleary's got to be more aggressive. He's got to be confident in that drive, and he was that time. Unfortunately, it just didn't go. But like you said, they've cut it from 14 to 9. They're on a 5-0 run here, and they just got to keep getting defensive stops and then make smart decisions.
At the basket, it's good for Day.
Yeah, Tyler kind of backed off that one. He was out of position. Smartly didn't take the foul.
Under 2 minutes to go in the third, an 11-point lead for the Riders. Up top is Eli Cleary trying to get some movement on their offense. The three-pointer's long, no good.
A little early for a heat check there, Burnside.
And a pass over. Now in the hands of Graham. Graham's going to drive to his left, put it up off the glass. He missed it.
We've seen so many missed layups by both teams in this game that the lead could be bigger or it could be smaller depending on which team would make their layups there. But
Tyler trying to.
That should have been a foul, and it is. Yeah.
Tyler's trying to feed it inside, and there's a foul on the post.
Line. He's going to go to the bench because of it.
Red River's basketball on the baseline. Minute 26 to go in the third quarter, an 11-point advantage for the Riders, but Red River's had some things go their way, but haven't been able to really get into that deficit yet. Turnaround shot, side of the backboard. Day the rebound.
You know, last time I saw Corbin Tyler play, he put on a clinic. I think he had 30-something points at the Dash tip-off against Dash, and today he's just not finding that rhythm. I don't know if it's because he's not finding open looks, but they really need Tyler to step up and get more involved on the offensive side. He's played pretty good defense. Oh, that was a great pass.
Corner three on the way. It doesn't go. Crecilius able to snag that rebound. He got another block shot on the last possession. And now it's going to be Burnside. Pull up tray. Air ball, but the rebound on the offensive side by O'Brien. His putback is blocked, but he's fouled. And Will Day is going to pick up the foul there.
Yeah, the worst thing that can happen is when you hit kind of one of those prayer threes like Burnside did a few possessions ago, and then now he thinks he can make every one, and now he's missed 2 straight that were really ill-advised threes. Good for him, though, at least to get down low. Or sorry, for
O'Brien will miss the first free throw.
For Graham to get down there and clean up the mess.
O'Brien misses the second as well, so 2 free throws you really wanted, but coming up empty-handed.
O'Brien, yeah, sorry about that.
Under 50 seconds to play in the third. Rattlers could use a stop and a bucket, but THESA.
Oh, that was great hustle. That was really good hustle.
Fouls against O'Brien again. So for 37 seconds to play here in the third quarter, and to the free throw line is Judah Graham.
Yeah, he just didn't give up on that, even though he didn't have position. But none of the Red River players were marking him, and he came in completely unfettered and got the rebound.
Second free throw.
Crecilius with another rebound.
Second free throw doesn't go down either, so not able to extend the lead here. Stays at 11. Tyler dealing with pressure. He's in the pivot. Now Cleary on the move. Pull up Jay. Oh, it doesn't go. A lot of shots have been missing both ways as the Riders get the rebound.
Yeah, it's just been it's been unfortunate that we haven't just seen so many missed layups.
Ragsdale to move. No, that was Frank, rather. Move from Day with one at the buzzer. Oh, it was rejected. Oh, wow.
They're going to call that a goaltend? They are.
Oh, they're going to count it. They call it a goaltend. They say it hit backboard first. By the look on Crecilius' face, he looks like he's having a tough time arguing with that one.
But, man, it looked like it was going to be his 7th or 8th block. He has really played spectacular this game, and has really almost single-handedly kept them in this game. And like I said, we need more Corbin Tyler. We need smarter possessions by Red River. If you're a Red River fan, for them to be able to get this back into that manageable deficit. But I mean, like we saw in the previous game, you know, Fort Wayne had a 10-point lead with 3 minutes left in the game, and Tyler Heat was managed to tie it at the end, take it to overtime, and then win it. So 13 is nothing with 8 minutes to play, and I would assume Red River coaches are trying to keep their guys calm here, saying 8 minutes is a lot of time. Don't try and get it all at once. Be smart with your possessions. Play good defense. Keep doing what you're doing on D. Don't turn the ball over. THESA, on the other hand, I would expect to see THESA slow this game way down. Most likely, unless it's a fast break opportunity, you're going to see THESA stretch the floor and make Red River come get them. They take an open look there.
And now Rattlers with the ball. On the move is Burnside. Left hand finish. A nice move, cutting it to 11.
Yeah, that's what I want to see out of Burnside. Making those, oh no.
And that pass will go out of bounds.
Yeah, that's what THESA cannot do, is try and play a little showtime, no look pass. That's for a bigger lead than this.
11-point ball game lead for the Riders here. 7.5 minutes to play. But the Rattlers might have something up their sleeve here. Crecilius, deep three, no good.
Okay,
and now
Corbin.
Tyler with the offensive rebound. No, it slipped through his hands. And now on the move for the Riders. Ragsdale, the move to the basket. Crecilius trying to block it.
I think he did get a piece of it, but it just wasn't enough.
But he puts it in anyway. That's Micah Ragsdale.
Boy,
Leads up to 13.
Crecilius just ran by us. He is gassed. He has not rested a second in this game. And that may be,
Deep three.
Wow.
Burnside.
I guess he knew his range.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that is a good basketball shooter's name right there, Burnside.
So true.
And now on the move, a kick out.
He's lucky that was not a foul.
Finding the back door, left hand missing, and the rebound, Tyler. It's only a 10-point game, 6.5 minutes to go.
They've done that three, definitely brought them back into.
Cleary for three. Oh, he hit it! The lead is cut to 7, and a timeout will be called.
And that's Cleary's first points. I was giving him a hard time here earlier in the game, and now it looks like he's starting to find his groove. Tyler is starting to pick up the pace a little bit. You see him more active down there in the paint. So Red River finally waking up enough to bring this to within 7 points. And now it's a 3-possession game.
46-39 with 6:22 to go in the ball game. We got a good one on our hands right now. THESA this has been their game the entire time, but Red River getting back in it right now.
Boy, that would be bizarre if we had 2 straight games where a team led wire to wire and lost. We're far from that, but THESA has got to stay under control. They apparently did not take my advice, because I thought they were going to slow it down, and instead they are taking some maybe lower percentage shots than they need to with the lead that they had. Let's see if they continue this pace.
Day on the kick out, corner
yes, they
3.
will.
No good front rim.
This is not good for THESA to take a 1-pass 3 and take a 3-second possession. This plays right into Red River's hands. THESA has the luxury of a lead, albeit a much smaller one now, but this is not the time to be playing like you're playing from behind. Right now, Red River looks like they're playing from ahead.
Cleary up top, 7-point ball game.
Yeah, I think this is a good move to kind of play a 2-man topside game here with Tyler and Cleary.
Oh, what a three-pointer from Burnside off the backboard.
Yeah, I don't think he called glass there. That looked kind of like Luka's glass 3 the other night.
4-point game. And they're going to kick it up top. On the swing now.
This probably gives Crecilius a little bit more energy.
And they're going to get it back over. Free line.
Oh, and a turnover.
He was trying to give it
off
to Day.
The curl. Day was going to curl, and unfortunately, Friedline thought that he was going to stay, so he threw it where he was and not where Day was going, which was a perfectly good curl. That was just not being on the same page. Now Red River does the same thing and gives it away.
They're trying to feed it into Crecilius. Crecilius wanted a call for the foul in the post.
Yeah, Crecilius wants a foul, but the bottom line was it doesn't matter. He was not going to catch that ball anyway, because the ball was thrown about 2 feet ahead of him.
And Day going to come around the screen, drive baseline. Oh, that ball stripped. It's loose, but picked up by the Riders. Nice move from Ragsdale to the basket.
Another
no good.
block. And
Day
another block.
Again by Crecilius.
2 straight blocks in the same possession. And I know he's over 10 now in blocks.
Ball now in the hands of Eli Cleary for the Red River Rattlers. Under 5 minutes remaining in the ball game. It's 4 points between these two teams. Burnside thought about it, but decides against it. He's in the post now.
Well, this is where he can be dangerous by faking that 3 and going straight to the 2.
Spin. Nearly got it to go down, but he's fouled.
I mean, he'll still get his chance to get his 2 there. But that is an excellent decision there by Burnside. Got to give him props after he made some poor decisions earlier in the quarter. Now he's starting to utilize the fact that he's made some of those threes to keep the defender honest. And now we're seeing him pump fake and go inside. Not sure who called that timeout. Looks like potentially THESA called that timeout. Probably, yeah, it was THESA. Called a 30-second. That's a smart move there. It's a tougher ask now for him to slow this game down. He's kind of missed his opportunity there. But at the same time, he needs to tell his team, we still have to be smart. A lead is still a lead, and we still have to make sure that we make smart plays. And 3 to 4 second possessions are not going to cut it. And you know whose name we have not called recently is Day's. Will Day, who dominated this first half, has kind of been invisible, and I don't know if that's because he's been more covered. We'll have to keep an eye on that, but I think it's more because his teammates are maybe rushing these possessions and not giving Day a chance to do what he does best, which is drive to the rim and strong and get baskets.
46-42 ball game. Burnside has 2 shots coming up. First free throw goes down for Isaac Burnside. Another one would cut the lead to 2.
I'm not sure he scored the first 3 quarters, and now I think he's already at least 12 points.
And Burnside hits them both, cutting the lead to 2. 46-44, just over 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Day with it, trying to break down his defender, which is Tyler. Kick outside to Frank.
You notice Crecilius does not have an assignment. He's there to block Day. Oh, he rejects it again! Or anybody else that dares to come into the lane.
And there will be a foul, and I think it's going to be on Tyler, but we'll see what they call. They do call it on Tyler.
But, I mean, that is a very interesting structure that they have put. The assignment they've given Crecilius is you have no assignment. You literally just have whoever comes into the lane. And it has worked. They have yet to get an uncontested layup since Crecilius has basically parked in the middle of that paint.
Up top is Day.
They are making Burnside cover 2 on the weak side.
Gonna kick it back out to Frank. Frank on the left side of the floor. And out of Day. Day in a one-on-one situation. Of course, Crecilius is waiting behind
Another block.
And he bats it away, and Burnside picks up the steal to tie the ball game's Burnside. He missed it. Ball's deflected. Burnside gets it back, puts it back up, and they're going to call the foul.
Wow.
And Isaac Burnside can tie this ball game right now at the foul stripe.
What a great defensive adjustment made by the Red River staff. They have shut down Will Day and Jeremiah Krause. They're 2 big presences inside. And as a result, Crecilius is feasting down low with, I would say, somewhere around 14 blocks at this point. And his teammates are stepping up. It's a 1-point game.
Burnside hits 1 out of 2, cutting the lead to 1 point, 46-45 with 3:50 to go. And you got Day up the floor for the Riders. The Riders have gone on a big-time drought. And with the ball on the far outside is Graham.
I think you're going to have to see THESA make some jump shots. They are basically, Red River is challenging THESA. Can you make a 5 to 6 foot jump shot? Because inside of the circle, Crecilius is going to block you.
Oh, what a nice finish. He actually took it right into Crecilius' chest with the finish for Krause. And they take a 3-point lead.
Yeah, that was a nice up and under. It looks like Crecilius may have jammed his finger there.
48-45, still 3.5 minutes to go. But the momentum is very heavily in the Rattlers' favor. They went a long time. I didn't keep up with how long that run was, but I know it was at least 46-34. So at least an 11-0 run before finally Kraus just put that one in the bucket.
Yeah, absolutely. And, yeah, that was – I don't even think you can call that a mistake by Crecilius because he played it right. It was just really good footwork there by Kraus. I think it was Kraus to get up and under. And so if I'm Red River, I'm going to say, okay, the fact that we gave up 2 out of about 8 straight possessions is a good thing. Now they're going to have to come back down here, get another. I would say a 2 is still perfectly fine. Stay within that single possession gap and keep doing what they're doing defensively.
3:22 remaining. Red Rivers basketball down by 3. Man-to-man defense being shown.
Yeah, I think they're going to try and run things through Burnside at this point.
Tyler the drive, pulling up the J.
Oh,
no good.
Good look.
And Cleary on the offensive board. They're going to call that one a foul.
And Cleary's going to be in a bit of foul trouble if that's on him, but it's not.
Now, I think it's against the Riders. I think they're claiming that he pulled the rebound in and then got hit.
Oh, okay. I did not notice that.
And so
I was blocked by the ref.
Cleary looking to get it in. To the corner, Tyler. Tyler muscling his way to the basket.
Yeah.
Off the window, good.
That's the Corbin Tyler I saw earlier this season with just the ability to elevate and finish. And we just haven't seen enough of that in this game. I think if we had, they would not have had to come back from so far behind. But now it's only a 1-point game. And THESA, Crecilius lost him, but
Day misses the shot. Tyler pulls down the rebound. Rattlers can take the lead on this possession, trailing by only 1.
Crecilius barely turned his head, and that was all it took for THESA to drive right by him, but they couldn't convert.
Rattlers looking for their first lead. Cleary, they say it's deflected out of bounds by the Riders, so Red River will have it on the baseline.
Poked from behind. Red River wants a foul, but they're calling it clean. They can take the lead here.
Crecilius to get the ball in. Does to the outside, safety pass to Cleary.
I'd go right back to Tyler here and let him do his thing.
Crecilius, right wing 3.
Oh!
With the three-pointer, splashing it from the wing is Crecilius.
That is his 6th 3.
And the first lead of the ball game for the Red River Rattlers. And Day on the move, trying to drop it off. It's broken up.
Yeah, but he stepped out of bounds, so it's going to go right back to THESA.
And Tyler came from an out-of-bounds position.
How great has Crecilius been in this game? He is doing it on both ends of the floor. When your big man is your best three-point shooter.
Three-pointer for Day, and what an answer.
We have not heard from him in a while, and he comes up big there to regain the lead.
The Riders take the lead back, but they lead by 1, 51-50. Cleary in the lane now. Oh, the ball, he fumbled it. Crecilius got it back to Burnside. Off the screen, Burnside the drive, taking contact. Oh, it's blocked, and there is a foul called on the far side by the official.
Yeah, that's that delayed call we were talking about earlier with these college officials as they're waiting to see how it fleshes out. I honestly thought that was actually pretty good defense by THESA. I thought they walled up pretty well. But the official apparently saw them either drop a hand or push a body in, and as a result, Burnside's going to get an opportunity to retake the lead.
Burnside first free throw is good. Minute 41 remaining. We're tied up at 51. The crowd keeps getting bigger by the minute.
Yeah, there's a lot of people wanting to see the next game that are just as excited about this game.
51-51.
Yeah, this place is packed.
Burnside misses the second.
And we are tied.
We remain tied as Day gets it down the free line, and THESA's going to try to get a good shot here with a minute and a half remaining.
They're going to spring Day if they can, especially with Crecilius.
Oh, what a find! Day!
They went away from Crecilius staying in the paint. It drew Crecilius out and left him wide open for that drive. An easy thing to do with when Day is as powerful as he is.
Cleary up top.
I want to see this in Tyler's hands.
Burnside on the right wing. Burnside the fake, puts it up.
Oh my goodness!
And we're tied up at 51, under a minute to play.
That's his second bank shot that I'm pretty sure he didn't call. Unfortunately, Red River was trying to call a timeout right after the shot, but no ref saw him.
Day with it now, brings it back to the outside, and a timeout's going to be called.
I don't know if that was a good idea for THESA because Crasilius was drawn up to the top of the key, and Day had a wide open look to go down to the lane, and THESA called a timeout, which is exactly what Red River wanted. If THESA had looked over and seen that Red River wanted a timeout, I think maybe he would have thought better, but they had a wide open lane drive for Day to go down there and get a free bucket because Crasilius was out of position. I don't know if they consciously pulled Crasilius over onto Kraus, but that's where he was, and that's not where he needs to be. What got them back in this game was Crasilius just sitting in the paint and taking any and all comers, and all of a sudden we've had two possessions where THESA got to retake the lead by Crasilius coming out of position. And I liked it when Burnside took two on the weak side, left Crasilius in the middle, let everybody else go man, was working. They did it for 8 straight possessions. THESA didn't score, and they may have just gotten bailed out there because THESA called a timeout.
But we'll see what Coach Day has up his sleeve, though. Might be trying to design some action here. We're tied up at 53 with 46 seconds remaining. I mean, listen, this is what you work your whole season for.
Oh, 100%.
It's this time of year. You're in the final 16 teams.
I don't get it.
You're trying to advance to the next round.
Why is Crasilius out on Ragsdale? This makes no sense.
They're going to get the ball now over to Day on the far right wing. He's guarded by Tyler.
I mean, they're holding for the last shot.
This is full-blown, straight-up man-to-man coverage here.
I don't understand. I just don't understand this. I would not have Crasilius up top.
Ragsdale now down to 20 seconds. THESA's trying to wait for the last shot.
Yeah, and you know Day is going to come off this curl. It's going to be Day coming off the curl or off the pick and roll here. Or he's just going to take it. He's just going to take it.
Down to 7, down to 6. Ragsdale, baseline, kick outside, free line, the drive to the basket. Oh, he's fouled.
I thought that was a clean block, but they're going to call a foul there. Oh, with 2 seconds left.
They deem it to be a foul, and Friedline with 2 huge free throws, folks.
That is tough. You almost want to see this go to overtime to let him settle it that way because, man, that looked clean. That looked so clean on that block, but the ref obviously was closer, saw the foul.
David Friedline.
Oh, my goodness.
Misses the first. He's got one more.
And they're going to ice him. They're going to ice him.
Timeout's going to be called by Coach Burnside of the Red River Rattlers. I think they're trying to ice the shooter here at the foul line.
Yep, and he's got 2 left. He just told the ref that if they get the rebound, he wants a timeout. Because he's going to have 1 left after this. Or maybe they haven't changed the marking on the scoreboard. It says he has 2 left, but I think he may only have 1. Yeah, and so he's going to use that last one if they get the rebound. I think he said make or miss. If we get the rebound, we want a timeout so that they can set something up. But 2 seconds is almost impossible other than a half-court heave. And it's unfortunate that it's going to come down to this last free throw deciding the game potentially. But it was, it all comes back down to the same thing is if Crasilius had been down low, they would not have had to scramble like they did. There was no danger. Nobody in this arena thought that Ragsdale was going to be the one to take that final shot.
Friedline misses the second. Rebound Crasilius. He's fouled. He's fouled 90 feet away from the basket. And they have committed 5 fouls this quarter. And we're going to shoot 2 shots with 0.6 seconds to go, man.
I don't understand that. The first thing is I saw him tell the ref, I want a timeout if we get the rebound. But the issue was that ref didn't tell the other 2. So the one he told did not call the foul down low. So the miscommunication of the refs, of the coach's wish, results in Crasilius getting to shoot 2 free throws at effectively the end of the game because 0.6 seconds is physically no time other than a touch and throw. So now we're going to have an ice on the other side, I'm assuming, right?
It is enough time for a catch and shoot, but folks, it's crazy for a whole season to come down to this. Obviously, these teams continue to play games, but you're talking about these two teams want to have a legitimate shot at the national championship, and this is what you're playing for here. Unbelievable. We have 2 free throws, and both of them, they miss, but they both pop out.
I know. And literally, with 2 seconds left, we're sitting there going, okay, well, that's, it's kind of a bummer that he gets to have 2 free throws to settle the game, and now he gets to have 2 free throws. So I guess all's fair as it ends, because both sides are going to get 2 free throws to settle this game. What a crazy ending.
And so we're going to see Jeremiah Crecilius, who you could argue has been MVP of this game, but
I don't think there's an argument. I think that hands down, he's going to get a triple-double just because of the blocks, and that's going to be the ball game.
And he makes the first free throw.
And once again, we're going to see a team, 2 straight games, that the team that led the entire game is going to come out on the short end of the stick.
Do you miss this free throw on purpose?
Oh no, you make it.
He does.
You absolutely make it.
And so now,
oh my goodness!
That's the ball game! How about Jeremiah Crecilius? It's over with. The Red River Rattlers win by 2:55.
He finishes the game with, I think, probably his 16th block. How appropriate is it that a guy that gets an insane number of blocks in the game finishes it with a block on an inbound? Amazing game. Amazing.
Unbelievable. If you're a THESA Riders fan, heartbreaking, folks.
Yep.
You lead by as much as 16 in the first half, and you lose the lead, and then the Rattlers take over and win the ball game with 2 free throws and then rejecting the pass.
If you have
on the baseline.
If you have not been in Evangel University today, you have missed some insane comebacks and some insane finishes. This was after yesterday seeing so many blowouts. Today we've seen 2 straight games that were absolutely unthinkable, with a fourth quarter coming up, and we see just what a great finish. I mean, hats off to the Red River for staying with it, staying focused, and playing a fantastic game. And I just hope we have another one between 2 really good squads here in HHBA and the Indy Northwest Warriors. It's going to be another fantastic game.
Yes, unbelievable. And you got to tip your caps to the Red River Rattlers as well, because they won their first game in the Big South Regional, lost 3 in a row, but now in Nationals, where it really counts, they go ahead and they're in the Elite 8 of homeschool basketball. Folks, that's 55-53. That's it for that one. We got another one coming up on another stream. We out.
They have 1, 2, and 3 plugged in, so all 3 of those need to go to 0. Okay.